to do it again.
It is nearing ready for us to get on. Scott over here is our timer. So what we need to do is single file line, and he's going to issue timing chip. And then once you've been issued your timing chip, then you're going to make your way down to the boat.
Good, 11. 11? Men's 11.
We don't know what to expect, you know, so hard to be nervous for that. Oh, it'll be fun. Nice day. Never seen these islands before, so this is an easy way to explore them, right? Well, not easy, but fun.
And then you got the channel above. Like this is the main channel, so water might be coming in this way, but also this way.
Yesterday, he was like tides. It's like, yeah, but water
don't know.
every direction at any given time out there. So like, yeah, good to know.
He's already on. It's gonna be fun out there. Beautiful day.
It's obviously going to be a pretty toasty day out here. Our race recommendation is that probably every island, with the exception of Levels, which is fairly short, we would recommend you take down your wetsuit top if possible. It is worth the extra minute or so to not overheat.
Feel good.
Good.
Great morning for it.
All right, so we are on George's Island. The race got started just about 30 minutes ago. Right now we're waiting for the swimmers to come out of the first swim. They're coming across from Pettix. This swim, it's a tough one. It's one of the bigger swims of the course. And I expect we'll probably see people coming out here pretty shortly. And then they've got about a 1 mile run here on George's before they move on to Levels.
So most of the swim runs that we put on are in more rustic locations like the San Juan Islands in Washington, Casco Bay in Maine. And Boston, being a major metro city, has a lot of history. It's obviously one of the founding cities and just rich in American history. And so it's really special to be able to put on an endurance challenge like the swim run that we're putting on with so much history around.
I think a lot of people don't realize Boston has this nature here if you don't live here, and I had no idea, and it's just amazing and beautiful.
Exploring a new course like we did today, you never really know what you're gonna get, and that's part of the fun. Like, we really just come out here to have a good time. I mean, we won the male category, and that's great, and we're thrilled about that, but I think more importantly, we just had fun.
It was blessed, and you can see Boston in the background.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
We've never been here before, actually. So this was kind of cool to see this place.
Yeah, we've lived here for over 10 years now, and we've never made it out here.
That's
so great.
I love this race. I thought it was fantastic. I think it's just something people should try out. Like, they're so much fun. If you like swimming, you like running, everybody should get involved.
I think the venue is beautiful. It's a rare chance to get to swim and run in these harbor islands. I think it's just a really cool bonding experience.
It's a little bit of everything. It's kind of neat. You know, there's sand, there's rocks, there's shore scrambles, dirt trails, grass trails, paved roads, haunted houses, deer, wild turkey, some elevation
angry
gain,
geese,
some hills, a little bit of everything. It's kind of crazy to get this kind of mix right here in Boston.
We have finished right now. Pete Marley. Give Hartman congratulations.
So we both come from triathlon backgrounds, and I mean, there's a fair amount of team camaraderie in terms of being on a team and training together, but you race individually. And I think here the biggest thing, and I mean I was telling Ross earlier that like being able to feed off your teammate, and there were definitely some points where we hit islands and I was hitting a low point and Ross kept me going. And we just kind of fed off each other to get to the finish line.
Like as an adult, you can race solo all the time, and it's rare that you can find like a dual event where you're actually competing as a team.
I'm partial to doing it with a partner. I think it's fun when you have somebody out there with you, and it kind of helps to have somebody lift you up when you're down, and you do the same for them. But if you can't find a partner, try it solo too. It's a great experience.
The racers can bring their families in and make a whole weekend of traveling in Boston, which is an iconic city. And I think that's one of the big allures for this city that will allow this race to grow. Is come in for the race, we have it on a Saturday, but spend the whole weekend, spend Sunday walking the Freedom Trail or going to see some of the different sights and sounds around the city.
And it was definitely more of a swimmer-centric race, whereas, you know, a triathlon, the swim is the shortest part and kind of probably the most minor part of that day. So this is totally different from that. It's a great workout, and it's a fun event, and you know, you can turn the Garmin's off. You don't have expectations with your pace or anything like that.
This is a course that's not for the faint of heart in the swimming side of things. The islands were a great representation of trails and island roads and some really challenging hills, uphills, downhills. There was a bit of everything. It was just really a great way to showcase the Harbor Islands here.
If this piques your interest, you will not regret signing up.
Nope.
Like Lars is a fantastic race director. Like the entire community here is just super chill, super accepting. Like everyone's out to have a good time. No one's overly competitive. So like if you want to spend a weekend in a new city and check out a new event, like do it.
To play the rubber. Number 50. Has now crossed the finish line of the Boston Harbor Swim Run. Congratulations. Well done, you two.